How to find money for your dream. How to build a system that would finance your calling. Written by Sunday Adelaja. Narrated by Diehl Stacey. Chapter 1. Why do we need a dream? Why is a dream important? A dream is a cherished desire, and its fulfillment often promises happiness. Many people treat dreams with disdain, considering them as empty fantasies, and they look at the so-called dreamers, who have their heads in the clouds all the time, as people living in illusions, not taking specific actions to actualize their dreams. People tend to confuse the concepts of dreams and illusions. An illusion is a superficial representation and pure fantasy. In practical life, it's facilitating self-deception instead of a critical view and processing of facts. In ordinary terms, the concept of illusion is used as a synonym for hopes and dreams, often unrealistic, that consoles and facilitates the life of self-deception or flight of creative imagination. The elusiveness of dream is determined by its illusory nature and not based on reality, deception, utopianism, and fantasy. In our society, a dream is represented as a departure from reality, and so when the popular question is asked, "What is your dream?" the most likely answer for many is, "What sort of dream? I live in reality." We do not want to be perceived as one whose head is in the clouds, but despite this, each of us, at least once a month, develops a dream where we see ourselves as successful billionaires, general directors of large companies, successful business people, someone who opens a flower shop or a service station, while another person sees himself studying at Harvard University, becoming a prime minister, etc. We all, at different points in our lives, have dreamt of becoming someone great, successful, etc. A dream does have a huge positive impact on a person's life. Without a dream, life is very boring. Without a dream, our life remains in the same position, without moving forward. Here's what psychology says about the differences between dreams and illusion. The main feature of a dream is that it's aimed at future activities. That is, a dream is an imagination aimed at the desired future, and it's necessary to distinguish several subtypes of this type of imagination. Most often, a person builds plans for the future and determines the ways to achieve that plan. In this case, the dream is an active, intentional, and the result of a conscious process. But there are people whose dream is an attempt to escape reality. Their dreams remain only mere fantasies due to the constant failures they experience in life and their unwillingness to take full responsibility. They resolve to create fantasies in their head to escape from their present reality. Whereas, a dream is always active and acts as an incentive and motivation for one to get into action. Thus, psychology distinguishes positive kinds of dreams from negative dreams, as well as empty or baseless dreams from tangible and practical dreams. Negative dreams and baseless dreams only make a person sit back, like a lazy and passive member of society, living in his fantasy. A real, practical, and positive dream encourages a person to take concrete actions, make plans, and develop strategies. People without a dream only live for now, without knowing what to expect tomorrow. They simply exist and take life as it is. They hope for what life will present to them, and depend on fate to give direction to their life. But this is a mediocre life, one which is aimless, a life of depression and oppression, and a life without a future. Dream about everything that you could achieve in life, because this is an important element of positive life. Allow your imagination to wander freely and create a world in which you would like to live, said Albert Einstein, emphasizing a dream as the bridge to the future. Mikhailovich Prishvin echoes this thought by saying, "We must dream as much as possible. Dream as hard as possible so that the future can be turned into the present." A dream is a whisper from heaven, so a dream cannot be something ordinary, like having a car or a house. It's always connected with something valuable and eternal. A dream should not be something abstract.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?